But no, so I'd be doing between 40 and 60 hours worth of classes a week. And then once I was more confident with my, with what I was doing, I then took on some BT clients. And that was for a couple of years. And then I did Love Island. So
yeah, tell us about Love Island, because what interests me is how people usually are doing something before going on a reality TV show. Then they get all this fame and then they totally disregard and then they try and go on this other mend, and then they end up doing nothing really. So it's cool to see, how did you keep your passion so strong with fitness and basically just integrate your success from Love Island into what you're doing today? How did that passion come along?
Well, I was actually picked up from my fitness videos on Facebook, because Instagram wasn't really a thing then. Well, no, it was, but it wasn't as big as it is now. I feel like every Tom, Dick and Harry's been on Love Island, and there's now massive on Instagram,
Yeah.
So it was on Facebook, and that's how I got on the show, and that's what I was kind of put on as a dancer, personal trainer. So then when I came off, you literally this was 6 years ago now, so everything was thrown at me. When you come off then, everybody got good deals and stuff like that. As I said, it wasn't as oversaturated now. And I did do my fair share of just fashion and beauty and all that, and doing the photo shoots and all that. But I quickly realised that just wasn't doing it for me. One, I'm not a model, and I never felt completely confident or comfortable trying to be that kind of influencer. And I had all my friends that I'm friends with now were all friends from before the show as well. So I'd have people messaging me being like, Gab, you've not worn 3 outfits today. Why are you doing another post? And it's true, because obviously for the money, you're like, take it where you can.
Yeah.
But it did become more draining than it was fitness. And also, it was my mum and my family really being like, why are you not doing your fitness stuff? So I actually moved agencies, because the first management that came out too wasn't quite right. They were trying to put me in the same footsteps that I was of another Love Island person from the year before me, because she's done really well.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, she's amazing. She's done fabulously, but we are very different. She still does everything that she was doing before with the guy that she was on Love Island, where she's married, she's got a baby, she's, everything's worked out.
With the guy from Love Island.
So it's amazing, But obviously, not everybody's got the same path. So anyway, gone on now, but long story short, I moved agencies, and I said to my management, I want to do fitness. And he kind of just understood me, and we then tried to just use my platform to do fitness orientated things instead.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's finish this glass and then have this shot.
Okay.
And then I just want to quickly just ask, what was the experience on Love Island? Just very easy, because it's, we don't have to talk about a lot, but I think a lot of people really don't understand the, when you come off the show. Okay, so let's.
That was good.
Okay, so Love Island. So what was your experience having no
contact?
So having no contact going onto Love Island, you're picked up through your videos, you go on there as a fitness. How do you feel like you got super close to everyone because you can't, concentrate on the outside world?
This is the thing, even watching it now, when people say, it's so intense, people are like, you've only known him for 2 days. And obviously I'm watching how people are reacting on Twitter and stuff, because I find it fascinating from the other side now to, watch. But it is true, you have no other option than to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Even with a load of people that you would never normally hang out with in the real world, you're stuck with them. And if you want to do well on the show, you just have to, try and make it work. Yeah, and then your relationships and everything, everything's just magnified hugely, because it's true.